Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit of actually a feeding test video. I've done these videos in the past, but I haven't done them in a very long time, so I decided to do another one here. And today we are going to be feeding my two biggest colonies, my Camponotus novaeboracensis and my Monomorium minimum wood roaches. Also, there's actually a minimum worker right there, as you can see. And see exactly what their reaction is. From there, I guess I'll just see which one is going to get the last one, based off of their reaction, and see exactly how much they like them. So yeah, let's get into the time-lapse. Of course, the first bit of here is struggle to get everything set up here. It's going to be a little bit shaky for a little bit here because I have to get everything set up. But once it's all set up, now, boom. As you can see, they immediately latch onto this roach. You may see it move around a little bit, but that is because of it, you know, still having its, what do they call it, their nervous system. It's based off of like small little dots in between their abdomens, so they'll still wiggle around a bit, but I did crush its head and I did crush its stomach, but it'll still put up a little bit of a fight. And as you can see, they are now swarming the thing. You can see that they are definitely having a bigger response than what they would to a mealworm or something like that, but I think that mainly has to do with the fact that they are way bigger and less that they like it more. But we'll see exactly how far this swarming gets over time. Now I decided to zoom in a little bit closer so you guys can actually see exactly what's going on, at least the action when it comes to the ants, I guess. You can see that they are just eating the guts out of it. As you can see, they haven't really worked on, you know, ripping it apart yet or anything, but overall they're doing pretty good at the decomposition of it. Alright, so now we're going to end up needing to actually move on to the Monomorium minimum and see exactly how their reaction would be to this new food source being the wood roach. And of course, here comes the nice little bit of shakiness that always accompanies trying to put the camera onto its little thing to look down into the ants here. But after a little bit of shakiness and a random freeze, we are here. There it is, the feeding. You can see that they are now very ferociously swarming this food item, alongside swarming of honey from what it looks like. Actually, many of them seem to be moving away from the honey and not eating it, instead going for the actual wood roach, which is pretty awesome. You can see these ants move extremely slow because on the time lapse it looks like they're like moving only a few millimeters per hour, which is obviously extremely slow. They're small ants, so they aren't going to exactly move around the fastest. You can now see a establishment of a trail. I'll put a thing right around about now. You can see them having a very clear, distinct trail moving up and down from nests. This entire feeding made me actually want to start getting dubia roaches. Although I am in fact allergic to dubia roaches, I really do actually want to end up breeding them again, because seeing this food response is absolutely insane. They obviously love roaches a ton, so I'm gonna try to get some dubia roaches in. Of course, I need to get the setup all made and all that, so maybe in a few weeks time. It's gonna be a little bit more pricey side of making the setup, but once it's done, you know, I'll officially have enough food for all the ants, and I won't have to pay for it. And here is out of the time lapse. You can see how absolutely swarmed this roach is by the Monomorium. Thanks, phone, for going off. I totally needed that. It's staying in. I'm not gonna get rid of this. You can see them absolutely swarming that mealworm. Obviously, they're swarming the honey because, well, Monomorium loves sweets. It's just absolutely insane how much they swarm that thing. Even with crickets, they don't do it this bad. So, yeah, I guess this was an absolutely resounding success for them. And for the novaeboracensis, you can see it's around about the same thing. Now, My decision making had to now come in because I really didn't know which colony to give the last roach to. So I'll let you guys, I guess, think on that one. Shall it be these Monomorium? As you can see, still swarming these absolutely beautiful roaches, actually really beautiful roaches. Or shall it be the novaeboracensis, who are doing about the same? Which one, you may be asking? Well, you might see in a second if I stop panning and all that. It was an novaeboracensis. Although the Monomorium minimum were swarming it a whole lot more, I just enjoyed the feeding response a lot more of the novaeboracensis. They just went in and attacked it. Normally they never really swarm exactly one food source at all. Even so, you know, I feel like that is a fair reasoning to actually do this. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe if you're new, check out my Patreon, check out my Instagram, check out the Discord, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.